Hi everyone. Welcome to the second installment of my Support Local Business Spotlights. We are currently 2 weeks away from Christmas, and this is the time when most retailers make up their profits for the whole year. And because of COVID, many businesses will suffer, possibly being forced to shut their doors permanently. I am urging all of you out there watching this, when you do your shopping for the holidays, as easy as it is to shop online with large corporations, please help support our local businesses. Today, we are talking about magic. Are you a believer? Do you know how to conjure something from thin air, make something or someone levitate? I always loved doing magic tricks when I was a kid, no matter how terrible I was. At Christmas or for my birthday, my parents would go out and get my brother and I one of those generic magic sets. The problem was, there was nobody around to show us how to use the tricks. And soon, the pieces, well, they started playing magic tricks on us. They started going missing. Instead of pulling rabbits out of a hat, we were pulling little red balls out from under couches. Today, I have the absolute pleasure of speaking with Jeff Hinchliffe from the Browser's Den of Magic, the last specialty magic shop in the city. Jeff, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking the time to join me here.
Hey, thank you for having me, George. I wish we could do this in person, but this is the new normal for now.
It's my pleasure, and I really wish we could do this in person too. I love hanging out with you. You're awesome, and all the magic tricks that you show me all the time blows my mind, no matter how many times I see them. So I know that you've been with Browser's Den for quite some time, from even when they were back at Spadina and Eglinton.
Yep.
And it is the last specialty magic shop in the city, if I'm not mistaken, is it not?
Yep, we are the only brick and mortar magic shop in the city of Toronto. Yes.
It's really sad that it's one of those things that you don't see very often anymore. And unfortunately, a lot of these big box stores, they just start carrying boxed magic tricks. They put Harry Houdini's name on them, and it's all of a sudden it's magic, and everybody can do it. But
Yep.
I know that the Browser's Den has a very particular history with the magic. And how are people able to pick up their magic supplies right now that COVID-19 has hit? I know that your doors are not open for people to come in and browse around.
Right. So it's definitely been a challenge during the pandemic because magic by its nature is an interactive thing. Right. So yeah, people come in and they see the trick done. And so what we've done is we've transitioned more online, like a lot of businesses. Right. So we've always had our online catalog so people can go to our website, browsersden.com, which is all one word. And I'd say about 90% of what we carry in the store is available for purchase online. As well, traditionally we would also offer private lessons in the shop
Right.
and classes and workshops. Obviously, those can't be done physically, so
Yeah.
we transition those to being online as well.
Absolutely. And I mean, when people find something on the website, you guys do offer delivery and curbside pickup, I believe. Yes.
Yep. So you can do curbside pickup if you'd like to come by the shop to physically get your item, but we also will ship through Canada Post or Pure Later if somebody needs something, next day.
Perfect. That's fantastic. It's great that you do offer that rush express delivery as well. So if I wanted to buy something for Dimitri when he gets a little bit older, or Theo when she gets a little bit older, and I want something, and God, hopefully not this COVID thing is still going on, but if it is, and
Hopefully
don't
not.
go into stores, when I get the trick, they'll be able to contact you or Jeff, who's the owner of Browser's Den, two Jeffs,
Yep.
and somebody will be able to give them just a rundown on how to work the trick.
For sure. So in the store, obviously, we can gauge the skill level of a customer, and we can sort of guide them to the types of tricks that would be appropriate.
Absolutely.
With the website, it's a little bit different. We do have a beginner section, so people can go there if they don't know anything about magic. And then in the descriptions of the tricks, it will usually give you an indication of the difficulty level. And then if somebody has questions because they can't come in the shop physically, they can call or email. And because I'm also doing online lessons through Zoom, I can potentially hop on Zoom and help somebody out if they're having an issue with the trick. Yeah.
That's great to know. That's fantastic. Obviously, Browser's Den, when you could walk into it, it was really easy to get to. I think it was right across the street from Yorkdale Mall, right on Dufferin Street, right?
Yep. Yeah. So we're located at 3220 Dufferin Street, which is just south of Yorkdale on Dufferin. So we're in the plaza that's right on the corner of Dufferin Street and Orphis Road.
Oh, okay. Everybody knows Orphis Road. Apparently,
Yeah.
everybody goes and does the bulk shopping there. You get
That's right.
cheap clothing and suits and electronics there.
Yep. Oh, there's a lot of outlets on Orphis Road for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. The outlet central of Toronto there. Now they have the outlet district. You know, but that is where you want to go. So 3220 Dufferin.
Yep, 3220 Dufferin. Now we're not visible from the street because
you are in the plaza.
The plaza that we're in consists of a couple of buildings, and we're in a secondary building behind.
Right.
So we're a magic shop. We're hidden.
Now you see me, now you don't type of thing.
That's right.
That's great. So that is where you want to go if you do order anything for curbside pickup. 3220 Dufferin Street. Look for Browser's Den of Magic. And the website, Jeff?
So the website is www.browsersden. That's BROWSERSDEN.com. You can also contact us through Instagram, which is @BrowsersDen, and we also have a Facebook page. So we do have an online social media presence.
That's fantastic, and I'm going to post the website and the Instagram handle right below here during this whole interview, so you guys can all see that, and make sure you like and follow Browser's Den, and if you are planning on getting some Christmas gifts for the kids that are magic related, please go to Browser's Den, browsersden.com. Get some magic tricks for the kids. There's going to be tutorials. Somebody will be able to help the kids figure out how to use the tricks as well.
For sure.
Now, Jeff, I hate to impose and ask you before we finish up. Do you think we can see a quick trick? Maybe my favorite.
Sure, I can do. Now, this is not a trick that you can buy in the shop, but this is an example of a trick that you could learn from a book that we sell in the shop, because this is a trick that's not going to use special cards. It's going to use regular cards, and it's what we call sleight of hand. So I'm just going to tilt the camera down so that you can see these 3 cards on the table. So this trick uses just 1, 2, 3 cards. And even though it uses 3 cards, we're going to make the trick even easier because you only have to follow 1 card. That card, of course, is the ace of spades. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to move the ace of spades from the top of the packet to the bottom. And then we're going to do the move. And that was the move. You see, when you do the move, the ace of spades comes back to the top. Now, the first time that happened, nobody knew what was going to take place. So I had the element of surprise to my advantage. But now you know I'm going to move the ace of spades to the bottom of the packet. I'm going to do the move. And when I do the move, the ace of spades is going to appear back on top. So now you know what to expect. It's an even playing field. I'm going to do this one more time, but this time I'm going to up the ante a little. I'm actually going to leave that ace of spades sticking out so that when I do the move, even though you can see the ace of spades still on the bottom, it somehow jumps back to the top. Now, it's at this point that people begin to get a little suspicious. They begin to suspect that perhaps the bottom card, right? Perhaps that top card and perhaps that middle card are all ace of spades, because I could just use 3 cards that were all ace of spades, and that would make the trick really, really easy. But then it wouldn't be very magical. So I don't do that. I don't actually keep an ace of spades on top of the packet. And I don't keep an ace of spades on the bottom of the packet. And we're doing this interview over Zoom. And when I do this trick over Zoom, I never keep an ace of spades in the middle of the packet either, which means that there's no way for there to be an ace of spades on the bottom and an ace of spades on the top and an ace of spades in the middle, because if that's the ace of spades, these have to be the 2 red ones. And that is a little trick with 3 cards.
Jeff, I have seen that trick probably about 50 times, and
at least
I love that trick every single time, and I still can't even fathom the amount of work that has to go into it, but it can be done. But obviously you got to start with the smaller tricks and work your way up to it. So Browser's Den of Magic @Browser's Den or www.browsersden.com. check them out. Order magic tricks for your kids, for your nieces, for your nephews, even for your teenage kids, even for adults that love magic. I mean,
Hey, we have customers as young as 5 or 6, and one of our oldest customers recently turned 96, and he has been doing magic since he was 7 years old. I
that's
kid you
amazing.
not. Yeah,
That's
he's a
amazing.
96-year-old kid.
Jeff, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I truly appreciate it, and hopefully COVID is done now that we do have some vaccines coming in. Hopefully we
Brighter
can
days
get,
ahead. Brighter days ahead. Yeah.
brighter days ahead. That's exactly it.
Thank you for doing this, man. And we really appreciate it.
Jeff, it's
It
my
means a lot
pleasure,
to
and
small businesses.
hopefully it helps.
I'm sure it will. Thank you, man.
My pleasure. A big thank you to Jeff Hinchliffe from Browser's Den of Magic. All the links to contact them are on this video. Please give them a call and shop local. If you or anyone you know operates a small business and would like to be featured on a similar video, give me a call or send me a message. Call me today to get into your dream home tomorrow. The Browser's Den of Magic is located for curbside pickup at 3220 Dufferin Street, Unit 19A. To place an order, call 416-783-7022 or visit browsersden.com. Don't forget to like and follow at Browser's Den on Instagram.